Hi everyone. Tonight I just want to read one of my favourite Psalms, which is Psalm 100, reading from the Voice translation. And it says, "Raise your voices, make a beautiful noise to the eternal God, all the earth. Serve the Eternal One gladly. Enter into his presence singing songs of joy. Know this, the Eternal One himself is the true God. He is the one who made us. We have not made ourselves. We are his people, like sheep grazing in his fields. Go through his gates giving thanks. Walk through his courts giving praise. Offer him your gratitude and praise his holy name. Because," this is the verse I want to talk about, "because the Eternal is good. His loyal love and mercy will never end, and his truth will last throughout all generations." I was thinking about this verse, this last one here, and the thing that stood out to me was that last line, "His truth will last throughout all generations." It just hit me how all generations includes us. When God says that his truth lasts all generations, his truth, which has been true for all time, is still true for us today. You know, it starts with saying that he's good. God is good, and his truth endures to all generations. The promises he made back when the Bible was written, you know, he's so good that they are still true for us. They are still relevant for us. We can still trust him. When we have an understanding of how good God is, or when we start to, I don't think we'll ever understand how good God actually is, but when we come to an understanding that God's goodness is on no scale to how we perceive goodness, that he is better than we could ever imagine or dream, then we can just trust him with anything. You know, we can expect him to give us the things that we need. We can expect him to meet us in our situations because he's so good. It says that he's a good father and he gives good gifts to his children. And when we grasp that, when we truly believe that, then the way that we view life and the way that we view God flips completely on its head. You know, he's so good that we can come to him. We can come to him with anything that we need, anything that is troubling us, worrying us. But I think it's important, as the rest of Psalm 100 says, that he's so good that we should just be raising our voices in song to him. You know, we should be making a joyful noise to the eternal God. We should be recognizing that he made us. There is nothing of us that we have done ourselves. You know, it says we are his people, like sheep grazing in his fields. That should put Psalm 23 in your mind. You know, he guides us, he leads us, he feeds us, he causes us to have rest. We go through his gates giving thanks and walk through his courts giving praise. You know, whenever we're giving thanks, giving praise to God, he's right there with us. He's right with us all the time, but his presence becomes evident where he is being glorified. So offer your gratitude and praise to his holy name, because the Eternal One is good. Because his loyal love and mercy will never end. It doesn't matter how far you run, where you go, what your day's been like, what your week's been like. His love and mercy never ends. It's always fresh, always running over for you. And his truth will last throughout all generations. His truth, his promises, who he is, who you are to him, is true from generation to generation to generation. I hope that encourages you tonight, and I look forward to seeing you sometime during the week.